Hi, Heidi Heron here. Today I'm answering a question about how I use NLP. I get asked questions all the time about different NLP concepts and techniques and tools. I've recently been asked a question about how I use NLP, so I wanted to share that. One of the main tools that I use every day is state management. When I first learned NLP in 1997, I thought I was pretty good at being me, but I was very much a plan it and hope it happens kind of person and see what comes my way. And I didn't always do everything that I said that I would do. Now, I don't always do everything that I say that I'm going to do now, but NLP is in my back pocket whenever and for whatever I want it for. So state management is the ability to be more in control of my mood and my emotions at any given point in time. If I become aware that I'm off kilter or in an unresourceful state, or I'm stuck somewhere, I can change my mood, my emotions. Now this helps me sleep. If it's nighttime and I'm not quite ready for bed, I can help put myself into a sleepy state. The opposite of that is when it's morning time and I'm still asleep, I can wake up very easily too. I can get myself motivated, I can help myself be excited, I can change an apprehension into something else, I can be aware of more emotions that are in my mind and my body and either move through them or change them. So state management is an amazing tool. Goals as well. I set goals using the NLP tool called the well-formed outcome. And I'm regularly looking at what do I want to achieve. And it's more than just a SMART goal. It actually has steps, it steps in, it really incorporates and encompasses what I'm going to see, hear, and feel when I have achieved my goal. And it creates an internal desire for it. So I utilize well-formed outcomes quite often in order to achieve the goals that I want to have. I use anchors too. An anchor is a stimulus that creates a response. I have all kinds of anchors. I have anchors in my phone that tell me various times during the day so that I just step in and connect with myself again or eat. One of them is just a reminder to eat. But those anchors, the stimulus that creates a response, automatically I hear a certain anger and it gets my tummy going, oh, it's time for lunch. So, various songs, Madonna, for example, if it's time to clean the house and I'm really not in the mood to do it, I just put on a little bit of the Madonna's Immaculate Collection and away I go. Unfortunately, when I'm hearing Madonna just in the street or on the iPhone or in the car, I also want to grab the vacuum and start to vacuum. So it's a very powerful anchor. I've also created anchors that go with various strategies. Like I know my study strategy, my focus strategy, because I've unpacked it with the help of someone else, because you have to use your eyes and watch where your eyes are going in order to identify your strategy. And I've created an anchor that helps me get into that focused state as well. So I utilize that. The various NLP processes, if I'm noticing patterns or beliefs or concepts or blocks or barriers standing in my way, I use some timeline processes and parts integration processes, and I just do those on my own. Sometimes I just do them in my head. Sometimes I say the script out loud and go through the steps. I know the techniques and tools well enough now that I can just kind of go through the process. But from time to time, I need help. And I step into one of my colleagues' offices and I say, hey, can you help me with a parts integration or a unconscious pattern change? Because sometimes I get stuck in my own head too much. But I'm using my NLP processes and the communication tools, being able to build rapport with people, ask better questions, respect people's models of the world. I'm using the communication tools all the time with people. There are definitely times when I'm not communicating from an NLP perspective because I'm just being Heidi. But when it counts, when that conversation is important to me or the other person, you bet I've got my NLP hat on and I'm filtering through NLP. And really, for me to be the best version of me and really have NLP flowing through my life, I utilize the filters through the NLP presuppositions. The presuppositions of NLP are just assumptions that NLP is based on. Things like choice is better than no choice, or the person with the most flexibility controls the situation, or the map is not the territory, or if you can spot it, you've got it, or you're in charge of your mind and therefore your results, or respect another person's model of the world. And I know that without those key concepts of the presuppositions, I wouldn't be the same version of myself. So if you ask me when I use NLP, it is all the time, every day. And how I use NLP, I've just explained. I use a lot of it in every aspect of my life. Now, that's just for me. That doesn't take into consideration utilizing NLP with others. Oftentimes after an NLP training, I ask somebody, how are you using NLP? And they go, oh, I haven't done a parts integration since class. To me, using NLP isn't about doing NLP with others. It's not about using NLP to help someone else. It's about using NLP to live your best life. Integrity and authenticity are very important to me, and I want to walk my talk as much as I can. So I use NLP. It's in my muscle.